Hello, everybody, and welcome to Admit One. I am your host, Tyson Hohenecker, and today we are going to be talking about our top 10 anticipated movies for 2023. It is a stack year for film, and I could not be more excited for it. And of course, I am not alone today. I am joined by Amanda Michaud. Amanda, how are you feeling about our year
I'm
of
feeling
2023?
good. I'm feeling good. It's a good lineup. I'm excited.
Yes, there are a lot of good movies coming out, and I cannot wait to dive into some of your anticipated ones here today. I am sure we'll probably have some differences. I'm sure I have a feeling you might have some more independent films on
Hmm.
your list. I may not, so I always look to you for that. So let's hear it with your list, 10 through 6.
Right. I'll do rapid fire because I don't have much to say about each of
Okay.
these.
Yep.
So starting it off strong with number 10, Cocaine Bear by Elizabeth Banks, because it's called Cocaine Bear and it's by Elizabeth Banks.
Right.
Self-explanatory. Who doesn't want to see that? I mean, I'm assuming it's on your list too, Tyson. I'm gonna
I
be.
I don't know, we'll find, but I love
Mhm.
Elizabeth Banks, and I saw that first trailer, and it it just looks like it's gonna be a good time. It
Yeah,
really
there
does.
you go.
It's gonna be fun.
Number 9, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, which is a Judy Blume book. And it's starring Rachel McAdams, I think.
Okay.
And I'll watch anything with Rachel McAdams, so that's my
Right.
number 9. Number 8, Knock at the Cabin, M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes. Love
Number
him.
7, Napoleon with Joaquin Phoenix. I think it's coming out on a streaming service. I think it might be Apple TV. I'm not
Okay.
entirely sure. Yep.
What's that one
No
about?
theater. Oh, it's about Napoleon.
Yeah, but like what like his whole life or
And
just the
I think the kind of era where he was, or I guess, yeah, the later part of his life when he was with his wife, Josephine. I think
Okay.
it's sort of focusing on the relationship. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of going in blind.
Gotcha.
And then number 6, Oppenheimer.
Nolan.
Hmm.
Big film.
Yes, yeah.
That
So
has a pretty
that's my
stacked
top.
cast too.
Yeah, that's my top 5. That's right out the
Wow.
gate. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Of course, I didn't even know Napoleon with Joaquin was coming out. What
Hmm.
was the film based on the Judy Blume book you said?
Oh, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, the
Okay.
famous Judy Blume book.
Yeah, I have not heard of it. But what is that one about, quick?
I actually don't really know. I know it's like a coming of age story about maybe like a preteen girl. And
Okay.
I know she has like interfaith parents, so one Jewish parent and one Christian parent, and it's like her struggling with that and just, preteen girl stuff.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. That that sounds good. I guess I'll get into my 10 through 6. Number 10, I have Haunted Mansion, the Disney film that is based on the popular Disneyland attraction, Haunted Mansion. And it is set to star Jamie Lee Curtis as Madame Leota, which is very exciting. I'm just very excited to see her take on that character. And it has a pretty stacked cast as well. I do know that Jared Leto is also in the cast, and that's going to be a phenomenal addition. And I just am excited to see another movie based on an iconic theme park ride from the Disney theme parks. I always love going there and I love riding that ride. And I'm very excited to see where this take will differ from the Eddie Murphy films that have been made out of this attraction. So I'm very excited for that one. So that is why Haunted Mansion is my number 10 film that I'm anticipating. All right, so my number 9 film of 2023 is The Flash, DC's film that they seem pretty confident in from all reports accounting that it's a masterpiece, some have claimed. They said that Andy Muschietti, the director who directed it as well for Warner Brothers, did a fantastic job with this. Of course, there's a lot of drama surrounding this film with Ezra Miller. I guarantee you that is the last time we'll be seeing them play this role for good reasons. And I don't even want to get into that, but I'm very excited to see Michael Keaton back
Mhm.
as Batman. I think that is going to be phenomenal. And his performance, I think, as Batman might be one of my favorites of this year, just because I'm so excited to see him back. But I think this is going to be a very entertaining film. I do believe the reports. I do think it's going to be pretty good. And I hope that the people who worked their butts off to get this film made, I hope the drama surrounding it doesn't impact their careers or impact anything that they do. And I hope the film succeeds because of the people who have spent so much time on it, because of Andy Muschietti, who directed a phenomenal film from all reports we're hearing. So I hope that's what the focus is when this movie comes to light. So that's my number 9. My number 8 is a Marvel film. It is The Marvels, with Brie Larson returning as Captain Marvel, and Kamala Khan from Miss Marvel is returning. I am so excited. I loved Miss Marvel. I love that TV series. And especially with the twist at the end of the show, I mean, spoiler alert for Miss Marvel, but we see Kamala Khan switch places with Captain Marvel. And it's going to be very interesting to see where that movie picks up, and just to see their relationship in this film. I'm very excited for. We don't know much about it, so I'm just kind of excited to go in blind with it, and I think it's going to be a good adventure story and a good character growth for Kamala Khan as well. So that's my number 8. Number 7 is the Super Mario Bros. Movie. From the trailers and everything, just how this animation looks, it looks so much like the game. I mean, it literally went from game to screen. I mean, I'm so excited for this movie. I know a lot of people, some are split on the Chris Pratt voice for Mario. I think it's fine. I think it worked for me. But this cast is stacked. I mean, we got Jack Black as Bowser. We got Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach. We have Keegan-Michael Key as Toad. Many more as well. I'm just excited for this cast. I'm excited for this film. Again, the animation looks great. So, like I said, Super Mario Bros. Movie is number 7. Number 6, another Marvel movie, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I think this film is going to be a very emotional story. James Gunn did say that this is the last time we'll see this Guardians all together. So I do definitely think that some people are going to die in this movie. Some say it's Rocket, some say Groot, some say Drax as well, because of Dave Bautista's comments saying he is done with Marvel after this movie. And some even say Peter. So I'm very excited to see where this film goes. I do think it will still be funny. I don't think James Gunn will take that out at all. That's what he's known for. But I think this film will be a more serious film than the other two. But I am very much looking forward to it. So that's why Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is my number 6.
Good list. That's good. I need to watch more Marvel. I think that's my takeaway.
Yeah, I would like it
I need
if
to
you would
catch
watch
myself
more
up on
Marvel.
some of that.
Marvel's good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Well,
know, but Marvel's pretty
it has to
good.
be give and take. You can, I know it's good. I know, but we can, you watch more indies, I'll watch more Marvel. We'll balance each other out.
Hey, that sounds like
I feel like
a good
that's fair.
plan. Sounds like a good plan. But are you
Okay.
excited for the Super Mario movie?
I am. I think I'll go see it just because of the nostalgia factor. I grew up playing
Yeah.
Mario Kart and Super Mario Brothers, and I mean, it looks really cute. So
Right.
I have the Regal membership, so it's free
Oh, there
for
you
me.
go. That's perfect.
There I go.
Yeah,
Why not?
exactly.
Yeah. One of my
So
resolutions is to watch just more movies in theaters this year because there's no
yes,
reason I shouldn't, I
I
should see
mean,
every
it's the
movie.
best way to watch a movie is in the theater.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but what is your now 5 through 1?
Okay. Number 5, Killers of the Flower Moon by Scorsese.
Oh,
That's,
yes.
Leonardo DiCaprio. It's based on a book, and I actually don't know much more about it. I'm kind of going in again, like I think it's a theme this year. It's going to be just kind of going in without watching or hearing much about movies.
Yeah,
Going in blind.
I heard today actually that some don't know if that movie is going to come out this year. Just because there hasn't been an update on it
Really?
for a while. Yeah. But
Oh no.
hopefully it
Okay.
comes out because it's
Yeah,
Scorsese and DiCaprio.
that
But
would be nice. Well,
that would be nice,
that's
but
good.
we'll see.
Yeah, I have another movie on my list that is the same case, so
Oh, okay.
we'll
All
get to
right.
that. Yeah. Number 4 is Dune Part 2 because it's Dune. It's
Yes.
Florence Pugh joining the cast. I think it'll be an interesting dynamic to see that sort of love triangle play out. And I
Yeah.
also,
No.
again, like I have not read the Dune books, so I don't know the plot. I'm kind of just
Mhm.
going in. I liked the first one; it was beautiful. The visuals were great. Remind me, did you ever watch that one?
I have not seen Dune.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's something you need to watch before
I
the
need
second
to
part
get
comes out.
on. I need to get on it because I love Zendaya. And she's in that for like 10 seconds. But I know she's gonna play a bigger role in Dune Part Two.
Mhm.
I heard Timothy Chalamet was great. He's a phenomenal actor, so I'm excited to see where his story goes as Paul Atreides. I mean, Denis Villeneuve is the director, so I think it's going to be a visual masterpiece as well as the
Yeah,
story. I think will be a very well carried out from the book. I think I trust him to do that. I heard it was great for the first one, so I think it'll be good.
awesome. Oh yeah, definitely watch it. I think you'll like it, especially because Marvel is sort of like sci-fi, and I know you love Marvel.
That's true. Yeah,
It's yeah, very different tones in these movies, but I think you would
yeah.
still enjoy it.
I feel like Dune's a more drama sci-fi.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
very much more dramatic, not funny, not
right.
yeah, none of the comedy.
That's all right. I
Definitely not.
love that combo.
All right, well there you go.
Hmm.
All right, and my number three is When You Finish Saving the World. It's Jesse Eisenberg's directorial debut, starring Finn
Oh,
Wolfhard, Julianne Moore, a couple other people I can't remember right now, but it looks really good. Again, like right up my alley with the whole indie vibe, family drama. I love
that's a
that
great
stuff.
cast.
It is. It is. It's really good. The trailer looks fun, and yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. Seeing Jesse Eisenberg direct will be interesting too.
Yeah, that'll be really good. I like when actors do their first directorial debut. So
Mhm.
I'm anticipating that movie as well.
Yeah, awesome. And then number two is Barbie.
Barbie. Okay. All right.
Barbie, yeah.
All
I mean, come
right.
on, why not? It's Barbie.
I mean, the 1 minute clip we got of Barbie, the teaser trailer, which is very much a teaser. Um, yeah,
Mhm.
no, it's got a great cast.
Got a great cast, got a great director, great writer. Noah Baumbach and Greta Gerwig pairing up in the writing room, and then she's directing, and it's just Margot Robbie, and again Barbie. I'm like, I'm gonna dress up as a Barbie and get a group of people and just go see it. It's gonna be it's an event movie for me. Like I'm gonna go probably watch this and then go watch Oppenheimer right after it, dressed as a Barbie. I think it's just gonna be a good day.
Wow, Barbie to Oppenheimer. That's gonna be wow. That's gonna be a transition right
Double
there.
feature.
That's an interesting double feature.
Yeah,
Two very
it is.
different
It's
films.
very yes. Yes, it's like from going from like a 0 to 100 in
Very
either
much
direction,
so.
really.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then honorable mention, The Nightingale, because I don't think it's coming out this year, and I don't even know if that film is happening, but it was supposed to be coming out this year. It's Dakota and
Hmm.
Elle Fanning starring in a movie by Melanie Laurent based on a book that I really liked, The Nightingale. And it's
Okay.
about two sisters in France during World War II. And that one's really fun. I love that book. It's dramatic. It's like, it's a war film. Kind of love that stuff. Period drama, you
Hmm.
know, that's something that's also like right up my alley. So
Right.
I'm hoping to hear something about it
Yeah.
because I don't even know if it's happening anymore. So fingers crossed.
Hopefully we hear
And then
something around March.
yeah, yeah. And then number one, Poor Things by Yorgos Lanthimos, starring Emma Stone in a feminist retelling of Frankenstein.
Okay. I love Emma Stone. And in a retelling of Frankenstein, is this the director that directed The Favorite?
Yes, The Favorite, Lobster, Killing of a Sacred Deer. Yeah,
Okay.
all really good.
Wow.
Well, some of them are, yeah. I like some of them more than others, but I'm looking forward to this because it's been a couple years since The Favorite came out, and he's just a very weird, outlandish director, and I love to see movies like that.
Yes, I do remember it because I saw The Favorite, and it's definitely it's a more different film from what I'm used to watching.
Hmm.
But still a good story
Hmm.
altogether. And that movie got a lot of Oscar nominations, and maybe this one could too. Hopefully, Emma Stone could get a lead actress nomination again. That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, me anything with Emma Stone, and I will go see. So
Okay,
that does have my
good.
attention now, and I'll definitely be looking out for that one.
I will check in and make sure you went to see that one.
There, there we go.
Okay.
That I'm looking forward to. All right, so I'll get going here with my five, and similar to you, my number five is Oppenheimer. I'm very excited. I love Nolan. Most of his movies are phenomenal, in my opinion. This story, Clinton Murphy, I have adored him for a long time. I think he's a phenomenal actor. I've liked him ever. The first thing I saw him in was In Time with Justin Timberlake and Amanda Seyfried. I think that came
Oh,
out in like 2011. of course, I was like 11 at that time when it came out,
Hmm.
and I've had my eye on him ever since. He's always been like, oh, he's that guy in that movie, he's oh that guy. But now I'm very excited to see him in this leading role. I think this could be a great up for his career. I think he could get an Oscar nomination for this as well. As from what I've heard from people who have seen clips of this movie, this is the best they've ever seen him. So I'm very excited about that. Of course, one of my favorite actors of all time, Robert Downey Jr., is in this movie. So that also makes me very excited as well. But this cast is stacked. You have Nolan, and the story itself is unbelievable. I love it. So I'm very excited. Got to see it in IMAX, as that is the way Christopher Nolan movies are meant to be seen. So that is why Oppenheimer is my number 5 film of anticipation. My number 4 is Knock at the Cabin. M. Night Shyamalan returning from his previous one was old, I believe, and I was a little lukewarm on that, let down. But this one looks incredible. You have Dave Bautista, you have Jonathan Groff, you have Rupert Grint in this film, and I know it's based off a book. I don't know anything about the book, and I don't intend to. I saw the first teaser trailer, and right away, I mean, I was on the edge of my seat. It's definitely going to be one of those movies. And with his movies, there's a twist. So I'm very excited to see what that is. And I think this one has a lot of promise. So I'm very much looking forward to it. My number 3 is this amazing action franchise. And this is the 4th one. It is John Wick Chapter 4. This resurrected Keanu Reeves' career. And I love the first one, the second. I mean, all of them are phenomenal. Some would say they just keep getting better and better and better. And I'm very much excited to see where this story goes with 4. Also very interested to see if this will be the conclusion. I know these films have been successful, so I could still see it go on, but I'm love the action. The story is great. I'm very much looking forward to it. So John Wick Chapter 4 is going to be phenomenal. And my number 2 is Ant-Man and the Wasp's Quantum Mania. I think that this movie, you you look
No
surprised.
surprise.
You look so
No.
surprised that Ant-Man
Yeah.
and Quantum Mania is on my list. Yeah, my number 2. I think this movie is going to explain a lot. I think it's going to explain all of Phase 4. I think it's going to explain how it all ties together, because Kang is the main villain here. And I think this will lead directly into Avengers Kang Dynasty. So I think it will have an Avengers type level event happen in this film. We have Michelle Pfeiffer. I think she's going to tell us a lot of her character, Janet Van Dyne, I think is going to tell us a lot about the quantum realm that we do not know. It seems like she's holding a lot back in the teaser trailer we saw. And so I feel like we're going to get all of the information revealed about that. You have, you have Evangeline Lilly returning as the Wasp. You have Michael Douglas returning, and you have Bill Murray, of all people, is in this movie. We don't know what his role is, but he's in this as well. But yeah, I think this is gonna, because Phase 4 for Marvel has been lukewarm for a lot of people. It's been you either like it or you don't. And I think this will bring Marvel back to what people know it as. So that is why Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is my number 2. And my number 1 film, anticipation of 2023. The actor is the same as my favorite movie of 2022. It is Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. I mean, we saw a preview of Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 in front of Avatar. We saw this huge stunt that Tom Cruise did. I mean, this guy just keeps going and going and going. He knows how to make a movie. He knows how to make it entertaining. He knows how to get the best movie theater experience. And the Mission Impossible movies have gotten better as time's gone on. I mean, you start with 4, 5. I mean, they've just kept building. They've gotten better and better. The action has been upped and upped and upped. I mean, in the story, I think Part 2 will actually close out this whole franchise. So I do think that this is one of the last ones. And I think Tom Cruise is going to deliver, as he always does. I think he knows what the fans want. He wants to give the fans everything he's got. So yes, him alone has me excited, but we also have the same cast returning. We have Haley Atwell actually joining the cast for this one. And I was at a Q&A that she did over the summer at a convention. And she was saying how some of the stuff that's done in this film is never like it's never been done before. She said she was absolutely blown away by the script. She was blown away by all the stunts. So that just upped my anticipation even more. And the fact that we got a little bit of taste in front of Avatar: The Way of Water and we got a trailer. Yeah, I think this film's gonna deliver on all aspects. So that is why Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 is my most anticipated of 2023. And I want to know what you think of that.
Personally, when it comes to stunts, I think I could do it better than Tom Cruise. And that's my main thought.
You think you could
I
do
think
the
I
stunts
just I
better
think I
than
could do it
Cruise?
better. I think I yeah.
Wow. I need more. I need more. What's the Tom Cruise? Is
I'm
there?
just better. I'm just better at it than him. I
Oh,
just
so you
know
got
it.
some. There's some Tom Cruise hate, I think, from you.
No, no, just friendly competition and honesty.
Friendly competition. So will you be in the theater for Mission Impossible?
Maybe I'll be in the next Mission Impossible. Maybe I'll take over the role
Oh, you okay?
because I
So
feel
I'm
like
sensing not really loving this franchise from you.
I've never seen it. All I know is that I would do it better.
Wow.
Hmm.
I think I need to show you
I
the
think
Mission
anybody
Impossible.
could jump. I think anybody could do what Tom Cruise has done.
Okay, I'm going to disagree with your opinion, although you do have the right to your opinion,
It's
but I
subjective.
I I disagree 100%. But let's take that out of the equation. Besides
We're
that,
all entitled to our opinions, wrong or right.
we are all
Yep.
entitled to our
Mm.
opinions. But besides that movie, what do you think of my other four that I mentioned?
Hit them again really quick for me in order.
Number five was Oppenheimer. Number four, Knock at the Cabin. Then John Wick Chapter 4 and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Yeah, well, I mean the first two were both on my list too, so I'm looking forward to those.
Yep.
Again, like a lot of Marvel, so I have to catch up. I have not seen. Is this going to be the third Ant-Man film?
This is the third Ant-Man film. Yeah.
Okay, I want to watch the second one. I've seen the first one. I want to watch the second because Michelle Pfeiffer's in it. I'll
Hmm.
give you that much. I love Michelle Pfeiffer,
I know. Yeah. She's
so
great.
maybe I can be convinced. Uh, yeah, no, it's a solid list. I think I like that our lists are different. Same as
I know.
last time. I like that there's some variety. Hmm.
Exactly. You have more indie
Hmm.
films. I think I pretty much have all blockbusters on my list. I actually think all my list are yeah, all my list are blockbusters.
Really? Wow.
But this is the first year, I think, since like 2019 that we've had 3 to 4 films starting really from if we start towards the end of February from Ant-Man to like
Hmm.
August, we have a lot of films coming out between there. We like great ones, probably like 3 to 4 sometimes per month. Like
Hmm.
we definitely haven't had that since 2019. So I definitely think this year will be great for movie theaters in particular. I think it will help them regain traction from what they lost during the pandemic. And I think it will also be great for us fans because we can go out to like you said, there are a lot of different types of movies coming out this year that
Hmm.
all fans, maybe some who haven't even gone back to the theaters since the pandemic, will be like, oh, this one actually does pique my interest. Let me go out to the theater to see it. Just because there's a lot more variety coming out this year. So I'm very excited about that.
Hmm. How do you feel about now that it's 2023? Do you think Avatar is going to continue coasting until it hits 2 billion?
Yeah, I think actually tonight it passed Top Gun Maverick at 1.4
Wow, so
and it's
yeah,
in
it's
its
already
third week. It's in its third week and it's hit
and it
1.4
yeah.
million.
And it doesn't really have any competition until Quantumania comes out in
Until
February.
yeah, so I didn't think it would hit 2 billion before. I thought it probably sit comfortably at about 1.7, 1.8. But
Mm.
with what it's doing, especially internationally, if you look at the box office,
Hmm.
I think it will. I think it will be the number 6 film to hit 2 billion. But what about you?
I think so. Yeah. I think especially over the last week, seeing how quickly it hit 1 billion and people are still, there's lots of buzz around it. I don't know about you, but like my TikTok is just Avatar. Everyone's seeing Avatar.
Right.
I,
Yes.
yeah. So I really think I think it will.
I
And I'm
mean,
glad actually.
yeah, me too. I mean, it just shows it's a great theater experience.
Mhm.
I think a lot of people, because the first weekend, it didn't, I mean, the first Avatar, I think, made like $77 million when it first opened in 2009. And I think this one hit, I don't exactly know the number, but I think it was like in the 150 range,
Mm.
I think. I'm not sure. But I think that with international, when it released, that is what promoted it so much. Just like the
Mhm.
first one. I think the international numbers is what helps this franchise now. I think it's what helps this franchise grow.
Mhm.
And because of how great the theater experience is with this movie, I think was just the talk of the town, and everybody was like, I was not too keen on it, but now people are saying it's great and it's a good theater experience. Okay, I'll go out again. And then they love it. And then they go out another time. So I think because of how great the experience is, the rewatchability of it is making the money, is making people go out
Yeah.
and see it again and again. Um, I mean, I don't know about you. I've seen it 2 times.
I've
Have
seen
you
it
seen
twice.
it too? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, will you go back out again to see it?
I think it depends on if I have anyone to bring that hasn't seen it. I like to show people movies. So it's really
Right.
just about like bringing new people. Like actually this brings up a question that I was just thinking about. And it's a little bit off topic, but how many times, like what is your record for how many times you've seen one movie in theaters?
It was Avengers Endgame,
Hmm.
and I saw that in the theater 5 times.
Mm. Have you beat?
For Endgame?
No, Knives
Oh,
Out. I watched it 6 times.
Knives Out.
I
Okay.
watched Knives Out 6 times in theaters. Yeah, because I kept bringing people. I was like finding like my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, my grandparents, like all of them to the
Right.
theater. Yeah.
It is fun to bring people to a movie who haven't seen it. Like you and
Mhm.
I, you were with me when we saw Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah, and see, it was so fun to just
Yeah.
watch it. I think we were watching it for the first time, and was Ash there?
Ash was there as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was the three of us, and like the theater was packed, right? If I remember it
Jam packed.
correctly,
Yeah.
jam packed. The audience was like the best audience, where they were reacting to everything, and it was just the energy was fantastic. I remember that. That was
Right. I
great.
mean, I remember that when Andrew Garfield came out on screen, I like
Yeah,
shrunk
I
down
do.
in my seat. I was like,
Mhm.
this is amazing. Of course, I knew he could have been in it, but just seeing it was, I mean, it was great. And sharing that
Mhm.
experience with you and Ash and everybody else there. I mean, that's what movies are about, and that's what I
Mhm.
think 2023 is going to bring. So, any more thoughts on this year's movies?
I mean, I just really, to go back to Barbie, I think that's going to be like the main. Honestly, I think that's going to bring out the biggest audiences of the year probably because the hype around it for girls age little to God as long as Barbies have been around. I mean, I don't know how long that's been, maybe since like the 70s.
Right.
I feel like people, I mean, of all ages are just gonna, well, I thought I saw a mouse, sorry, it was my hand. um I think that's gonna be like a really big event movie, and I think we're gonna see a lot of people dressing up as Barbies. I think it's gonna be like it's a sisterhood thing.
Yeah, well, I think a
I'm
lot of
excited for
people,
that.
I think a lot of girls too who are in relationships are going to make the guys dress up as Ken. I could see that too. I could see like
Yeah,
Barbie
as
and
they
Ken,
should.
come
Hmm.
together. I don't know about you, but I'm excited for that movie because Will Ferrell is in it as like the mayor of
Hmm.
the town,
I
I
think he's
think.
the CEO of Mattel.
Oh,
Mattel.
okay.
Mattel. I think they own Barbie, like the company that owns Barbie.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, they've already done great promotion from it because even when it was filming out in California, there were so
Mm.
many people taking TikToks of Farrell on set, of Robbie, of Gosling. I mean, the promotion of this film has been done brilliantly, which I think to your point will make people go out and see it. And I think
Yeah.
it will make a lot of money at the box office as well.
Yeah.
But
That's the one I'm thinking most. I don't know. I think will be like the best experience in the theater for
okay.
me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, that one will be good. And so will all the other ones we mentioned here. So we are very excited for 2023. It is going to be a great year for film, but please let us know down below what you guys think and what your top anticipated movies are of 2023. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and until next time, we'll see you back here on Admit One.